Hello there everyone, so today we have a brand new dragon to hatch and it is the little witch crone dragon, whatever you want to call it. So this little egg here, we did get this dragon out of the dungeon chest very quickly, so I am pretty happy that we finally managed to get a dungeon dragon, and especially this one. This trainer worried the crone dragon had hexed him after he caught cold and then saw it brewing something strange in its cauldron. On closer inspection, he learned it was making him a hearty soup. Yum. Oh, that is actually adorable. But the Crone Dragon Baby Dragon is actually one of my favourites out of the new set of dragons. I really like the baby design on it anyway. So we've got our little Crone Dragon over here, but on top of getting her too, I also have managed to breed the Cockatoo Dragon because we were looking for a 16-hour breeding timer. I have left it for about half an hour, so this is the dragon that I have been looking for a while, so I'm glad that we finally managed to get it. But for the event, the new item pool has just begun, so I'm actually going to skip this breeding time and take a look at the Cockatoo egg right now. So there we go, 21 hours, 19 minutes, and we got the little Cockatoo face there. So yep, it was the correct breeding timer. Yay! Goody goody! That sounded very unenthusiastic. And I know that with the breeding den for the event, it is probably better to use like an optimal combination, but instead I just want to sort of focus on a long-time goal, which is to breed the crystal dragon. So I'm going to be trying to do that. That's 11 hours. I'm not going to be here for a little while, so that is fine for me. And obviously we've completely filled out our breeding dragon section there. But don't do what I do if you want to be optimal about the event. I'm just doing that because it suits my day. And, you know, if I manage to breed the crystal dragon in the meantime, I am not going to complain about that. Funnily enough, if I manage to breed the crystal, I don't mind using a few gems to speed that up either. So, there we go. For now, we're just going to be going along and collecting all this stuff. But 2 new dragons. Again, it has been just a crazy set of days recently. So we can't collect any food, we can't collect any more gold yet, but we can feed up our dragons. So let's actually go ahead and feed up this baby here, rather than just leaving it to sort of just stick in the habitat for a little while. So we should reach the max amount of pumpkins that we can get soon. There we go. But yeah, this is the adult version of the Crone Witch chest thingamabobby thing. So looks pretty cool, and it's helping us towards our event progress, so that is pretty neato. Very good indeedy. And so then we need to catch some creatures and win some battles are the only other things that we can really do. There's no creatures around yet, but we can obviously do a few battles if we want to. So I can go ahead and do as many of the snowball ones if I want to, but I can actually do the Twinkles fight now, I just realised, because if I use my shadow, then if I do that, then it's going to take the second lot of shadow, and it's just going to go kaput! So it's probably better, money-wise, for me to just do the Twinkles boss fight over and over again, rather than the Snowball one. Because even though it does take a little bit longer for the animations and whatnot to go through, you know, it's still pretty good. And I'm getting a lot of gold for it. So obviously, the more gold we have, the more food we can get. The more food we have, the higher the level that I can put my main dragons at. So, it sounds pretty good to me. But I will be sat doing this for a little while, so I'm going to do that off camera. But for now, let's see what we can do in the event. So, we do have a chest here, so this is the second chest that I'm going to be opening on level 3. And no key, unfortunately, but obviously skeleton pieces, not skeletons, scarecrow pieces are still pretty good for us. And then we get to this crossroad here, and there's a battle down on the left, and there's a battle up here on the right. It looks like it's cheaper to head up this way if you can actually do this fight. So I'm going to head up that way, see if we can do it. I did do this one. I had to use few Dragon Fury Essence and stuff because all I had was my Clay Dragon to do it, which sucked a little bit. But yeah, the more stuff that I get, I'll head over on to this side, and then we'll be able to continue on with the chests and everything. So I've just done all of the battles that we can, so now we can move on to at least the next couple of tiles and see what the next fight is going to be. So for this fight, again, the two elements that you need are fire and earth. So obviously I'll be able to do this with my clay dragon, but I will have to use quite a bit of Dragon Fury Essence and get a little bit lucky to hopefully do it, but, you know, I'll get it done eventually, but I'm going to need like 600 pumpkins anyway to open the chest and the tile, so for now I might as well just leave it here. But there isn't too far that we have to go on level 3, but obviously a lot of different choices and a lot of different paths, so it is going to cost you quite a bit if you do have to go on until the final chest of this level. But for now I can't really continue with anything else. So anyway, we got a new Crone dragon. We're about to get a new Cockatoo dragon in about 21 hours, so that is pretty sweet. But anyway guys, good luck with the event, good luck with breeding the treater and the skeleton if you're still going. Even if the event is on, I still suggest trying it. Just a last ditch attempt maybe at getting one of them. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.